You're Catie Bauer.
Yes.
How old are you and where are you from?
I am 29 and I am originally from Tampa. NF is tumors that grow on the nerves and cause disfigurement in the face, in the arm. It's basically you have different genes in your body and it usually prevents the tumors. This causes, they mutate, genes mutate and cause tumors to grow. I don't have like the gene that you have to prevent a tumor. Yeah, there are basically different varieties of type 1 and type 2. It varies on different people. It can do different things to the person that's born with it.
Okay.
Yeah, type 2 usually shows the tumors that are on the surface.
Okay.
Which I have. You could have, I have a friend actually that lives up in Ocala whose son has it and you wouldn't know it. He has some muscle issues and stuff like that, but other than that, you don't see it. And you don't always see NF, but it's there. Out of all my whole life, basically, we've had to explain to doctors what NF is. We've had to educate others. We've had to educate doctors. Sometimes we don't actually have to educate doctors because they learned about it. Because in the 20th century, 2000s, they started learning about it.
Yeah.
It became more and more common. 1 in 3,000 children are born with it.
Yep.
Newborns. You know, and some of them are only just born with the one type.
Yeah.
Mine was a special case in that I have both types. But it's very rare to have both types of NF at once.
And
it could be a struggle. It could be a struggle. I am in pain pretty much 24/7. Like I have back spasms. I have a lot of back spasms, but I get looks, I get stares, I get people that will ask me, you know, and it can be hard, but at the same time, when someone asks, sometimes it's, oh, why do you have those scars or those bumps, and you get to educate that person about what NF is, and it feels good in the end.
Yeah. Is there a cure yet for NF?
No, there's not. I think that Children's Tumor Foundation, with the run that they do every year, the Cupid's Run, the people that have no idea what NF is are raising money for this illness.
Yeah.
Without even knowing really what it is, but then educating themselves and learning about it, and being around those people the last 5 years has really brought me out of my shell, and I'm not as self-conscious as I used to be. We hide our tumors.
Yeah.
We don't like the exposure, at least I don't, but being around the people, especially at the Cupid's Run, I don't feel self-conscious. I feel accepted.
Yeah.
I feel loved. I feel that the people that come to this event are really wanting to find a cure for it, especially for the kids.
Yeah.
Because there are kids out there that deal with it, and it breaks my heart because I know what they've been through. I know what they're going through.
Yeah.
And sorry. Before this event even was around, I think it's been around since 2014 was the first run.
Yeah.
I was living in Scotland and I came back at just a perfect time because my first year at the Cupid's Run, I volunteered, and it was the most amazing event that I've ever been to, and I've never really been to events. And there's a kid whose dad was there who their team is called Cure for Jack, and this kid is, I want to say he's like 10 or 11, and he's going through the exact same things I did as a kid.
Yeah.
Surgeries, foot surgeries, tumor removal, he's going through it all, and everyone's rallying around him and raising for him and raising for other kids, and I think that's an amazing, beautiful thing. I'm hoping that we raise enough money where we can find a cure, that we raise enough to where we can bring awareness, and we find scientists that work day and night to find a cure, because living with it for 30 years has been hard. It's been hard on my family. My mom is my best friend, and I think because of my NF, she and I are very, very close.
Yeah.
But with that, I think in 5 years, I'm hoping that there will be a cure. And I hope that it even spreads even further outside of the U.S., these charities, because it's all over. I have friends on Facebook. We call ourselves NF family, and there are people in Africa, South Africa, that have NF.
Yep.
I have friends in England who have NF.
Wow. So you're connected worldwide
Yeah,
with
I am.
the NF community.
Yeah, I have I think the majority of my friends on my Facebook are NFers.
Wow.
As we call ourselves.
NFers.
NFers, yeah.
Well, you inspire us. You inspire me. Since the day I met you, I had my first undie run, and now we're moving towards growing the bathrobe brunches to raise even more awareness and more money to find a cure.
I want everyone to know that you may not see the pain, you might not understand it, but I don't even know how to say these words, I'm sorry. But I want everyone to know that's coming to the Cupid's Run, that's coming to the brunch, that is raising money for NF. It means the world to me, and it means the world to everyone that has this. And I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that I've met people that see me. They don't see my NF. And that is probably the best thing that's happened to me in 5 years.